Hey everyone, this is Jake, the gluten-free chef, back at it with another video. Today I have my sister Hannah. She's visiting all the way from Cleveland. She came back this past week and she's here to enjoy the weather and everything because it's like really cold at home, right?
Yep, very cold. Snowing, not good.
Yeah, so we're doing all kinds of things here, paddle boarding. We went to the pool and everything today. So we got to go out to a lot of good restaurants and everything, but today we reserved all of the home cooking. I actually made chicken and waffles, and I'll make a video on that later. But what we have for you guys is a recipe, Hannah's favorite thing to make, or maybe it's just my favorite thing to eat. But what do we have today?
We got Food Network's Giada's lemon ricotta cookies, but we're making them gluten-free. All right, so for the dry ingredients, we have some gluten-free flour. I always use the King Arthur baking mix. That's my favorite one to use. With that, we have a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of baking powder. In another bowl, we have sugar that you're gonna combine with a stick of unsalted butter. Shout out Vital Farms. We have 2 True Blue eggs. You can use whatever eggs you want, but we have Vital Farms True Blue.
My dearest girlfriend has a true fact about why these eggs are blue. Can you tell us why?
Yeah, so chicken eggs are the color of the chicken's earlobes. So these True Blues are due to the chicken having blue earlobes. It's a specific species, I don't remember the name. But that's why I like brown eggs. The chickens have brown earlobes, and there's also green eggs and I think red as well. So
thanks, Egghead. And yeah, shout out Vital Farms for making some blue chickens and some blue eggs.
All right, so after the egg bit, we have a 1 whole lemon zested, and then Giada's recipe calls for 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, and you can use either the concentrate from the store, or you can use the lemon that you zested. And then we have a 15-ounce container of ricotta, and then Giada's recipe also doesn't have this, but we're using about a teaspoon of vanilla paste or vanilla extract.
For copyright reasons.
So for this part, you're gonna need a stand mixer and a paddle attachment.
Can you use a hand mixer?
I mean, you can use a hand mixer, and you just use the whisking attachment.
Oh, okay.
I've never made them by hand though, and I don't know if I'd want to try that, but that's okay.
Spend some extra money.
Spend some extra money, be like my family, get yourself a mixer. So we're starting off with the 2 cups of the granulated white sugar into the bowl with your half a cup of softened unsalted butter. All right, now we're just gonna mix that up. I usually just put it on 4, and then I'll speed it up as the sugar and the butter start to combine.
Also, make sure that your oven is preheated to 375.
Yep.
Have you ever seen that TikTok of that little kid where he's making cookies with his grandma and he just goes in to grab it?
Don't do that.
And he cracks the egg and then he tries to eat the whole egg.
Snack. After the sugar.
Alright, I'm gonna mix this a little more and then we'll be good.
Well, guest appearance by Levi as always.
Leave. Alright, so once that's done, it'll look light and fluffy, as they always say. It just gets a little pale yellow in color. So now we're gonna add the 2 eggs. Jacob, you can do that. I trust you for that. Don't get the shells in there. Oh, wait. There we go. Don't get the shells in.
I don't get the shells in. I'm a professional cook. I'm a gluten-free chef.
Alright. We're gonna mix that in until it's combined. And once that's incorporated, you're gonna stop that, and then you're gonna add the 15 ounces of your ricotta cheese. And it's important. I made this mistake one time. I did the part skim. That looked disgusting. Ew. I use the part skim ricotta, so make sure you're getting the like whole full fat, because if not,
It is fall. It's fall and it's going into winter, and we don't care about our bodies right now. It's bulking season.
Yeah, these definitely aren't for if you're on a diet.
Listen, we don't do diet culture.
Yeah, diet culture is not in. We love our bodies how they are.
Yes.
Learn how to portion your food.
All right, we got the ricotta, we got the eggs, so now we're gonna do the lemon juice and the lemon zest. I had mine in the same bowl because I accidentally got the seeds in it. So, Jacob, go ahead. And we're also gonna do the vanilla too.
Zesty.
Oh, I know this because I don't trust Jacob because he's not a baker.
Where can you find the vanilla bean paste?
You can find this at Trader Joe's.
And if not there, then I'm pretty sure HEB just started carrying it for like McCormick or whatever the seasoning company is.
Trader Joe's one is seasonal, so if you see it, stock up. I think I bought like 10 of them.
Yeah. All right, so this part of the process, the batter is gonna look pretty gross, but I swear it'll turn out good. Now we're just doing the dry ingredients, so the flour, the baking powder, and the salt.
Can I dump it all in at once?
Yes, just don't dump it super fast because then it will. Jacob. And start your mixer on a low speed so it doesn't get everywhere. Okay, so you're just gonna use, I think this is like a number 50 cookie scoop. You can get them from like literally anywhere.
It's the same thing that you'd scoop watermelon out of with.
I don't know about that. Like 12 to 15 minutes. Giada says 15, but I always, baking tip of the day is to bake it a little less than the time says, because you'd rather under bake it and leave it in than to like over bake it and not be able to recover. So.
And you can eat them quicker.
So now while the cookies are in the oven, we're doing the glaze. So you'll just need like a regular bowl that you can mix in, a hand whisk because we're doing this by hand, but you can use a mixer if you want. So it's 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, a whole lemon zested, and then 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. But again, I just use the whole lemon and just juice it in my hand, and then we'll throw it in there. So go ahead, Jacob.
Strong. Do I have to do this any special way?
No, you can just throw it all in there. Very simple. That's why I let you do this part.
Baking's a little tough for me sometimes.
Jacob wouldn't let me cook, so I'm allowed to tell him what to do when it comes to baking. All right.
Boom!
Now we're just checking on the cookies. I set the timer for 12 minutes. We want Levi away from it. I'll take them out because you can kind of tell by the sides of them that the edges are a little browned. So that's how I can tell that they're done. But 12 minutes is usually a good amount of time for them.
Big shout out Cousin Janet for the beautiful fall-inspired oven mitts.
Impatient like Jacob and I, you can wait until they're actually very cooled off, but they're mostly cool, so it's fine. So now we're just glazing the cookies with our glaze that we made earlier. I'm just taking like a normal spoon and letting a little bit get on it. So there you go.
All right, so this is the glaze that we made earlier. This thing,
And it's very runny, so you
It's
can
really
do
good.
you can do like half a spoonful. Jacob.
all right, now that we got these glazed, this is the final product, right? Is there
Yeah.
anything left?
No, that's it.
Now we just eat all of them as fast as we possibly can because they're so easy to make and they're just so good. All right, we'll taste test for the crowd.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I might move back to Ohio
Just for these.
very soon. Might have to talk to Kelly real quick, but these are so good. They're just so, like, they're just very light and they're like the perfect snack. Like, they're just so good. And it's good. So thank you for showing us how to make these gluten-free lemon ricotta cookies. Try out the recipe. Let us know what you thought of it. Also, like, comment, subscribe. That's what my girlfriend always tells me. So we'll catch you at the next video. See you guys.